How to rewire your brain for success and achieve your biggest dreams. Written and published by Empower Soul. What if I told you that you already have everything you need to achieve your biggest dreams? You just need to unlock the power within you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the key habits, mindset shifts, and strategies that will transform your life. Imagine waking up every day with purpose, focus, and unstoppable confidence. No more feeling stuck or overwhelmed. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is the blueprint to turn your vision into reality. Ready to take the first step toward your dream life? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Power of Your Mind. Your mind holds the key to everything you wish to achieve. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold shape your world in ways that are often invisible but incredibly powerful. When you understand this, you realize that your mind is not just a passive observer of the world, it is the architect of your reality. Chapter 2. The Mind-Body Connection. Your brain and body are deeply connected, each influencing the other in profound ways. A healthy mind creates a healthy body, and a healthy body nurtures a clear, focused mind. When you begin to treat your body with care and respect, your mind begins to work in harmony with your physical being. Chapter 3. Reprogramming your thought patterns. Your thoughts shape your life in ways that are often invisible, but incredibly powerful. The mind is not something fixed. It is constantly changing. Just like how we train our muscles through exercise, we can also train our thoughts. Every thought you have leaves an imprint, whether positive or negative, and it influences the way you see the world and the actions you take. For most of us, negative or self-limiting thoughts have become so habitual that we don't even notice them anymore. These thoughts often come in the form of doubt, fear, or self-criticism. Maybe you tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." These types of thoughts hold you back from reaching your full potential. But here's the good news. These patterns can be changed. Just like you can build a new habit, you can replace these thoughts with empowering ones that align with who you want to be and what you want to achieve. The process begins with awareness. Once you start paying attention to your thoughts, you'll begin to notice patterns. Maybe you notice that you often think, "This is too hard," or "I can't do this." These thoughts are not facts. They are just old patterns of thinking. By recognizing them, you take the first step in shifting them. The next step is consciously choosing a new thought. It could be something like, "I can learn how to do this," or "I am capable of overcoming this challenge." The more you practice replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, the easier it becomes. Over time, your brain begins to wire these new thoughts as your default thinking pattern. It's like training a muscle. At first, it feels difficult and unnatural, but with practice it becomes stronger and more automatic. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with every new thought you choose, you rewire your brain. Each time you replace doubt with belief or fear with confidence, you strengthen your mind's ability to create the life you desire. Your brain starts to expect success instead of failure. You begin to believe in your own capabilities and are more likely to take action toward your goals. Reprogramming your thoughts is a powerful tool because, ultimately, your thoughts lead to actions. The more you believe in yourself, the more you'll act in ways that reflect that belief. And as you act, you'll see results that reinforce your new way of thinking. This creates a positive cycle. Empowering thoughts lead to empowering actions, which lead to positive results, which in turn make you think even more positively. Every day is an opportunity to train your mind and build a new reality. By consciously choosing thoughts that serve your goals and vision, you create a mind that's aligned with success, fulfillment, and growth. It's a process of transformation, and over time it will become second nature. Your thoughts will be your greatest allies, guiding you toward the life you've always wanted. Chapter 4. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Many of us are unaware that we are held back by invisible chains, beliefs that we've carried with us for years. These beliefs are not always our own. They may have been handed down to us by family, society, or past experiences. Yet, over time, these beliefs become deeply embedded in our minds, shaping the way we view ourselves and the world around us. They become the lens through which we see everything, often limiting our potential without us even realizing it. These beliefs are often rooted in fear, doubt, and past failures. For instance, you might have been told as a child that you weren't good enough, or that success was reserved for a select few. These thoughts then fester in your mind, shaping your actions and preventing you from taking bold steps toward your goals. You may find yourself thinking things like, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never be able to change." These are limiting beliefs, ideas that create barriers in your mind, keeping you from reaching your full potential. The power of these beliefs lies in the fact that they are deeply ingrained in our subconscious. They don't just influence our thoughts, they affect our feelings, our actions, and even our ability to make decisions. If you believe you can't achieve something, you are less likely to try. If you believe you're not worthy of success, you won't take the necessary steps to make it happen. Essentially, these beliefs are self-fulfilling prophecies. The more you believe in them, the more they shape your reality. But the good news is that limiting beliefs are not set in stone. They are not inherent truths. They are simply stories we've been telling ourselves. And just as easily as we adopt these beliefs, we can choose to let them go and replace them with empowering ones. The process of breaking free from limiting beliefs starts with awareness. The first step is recognizing the beliefs that are holding you back. Take a moment to reflect on your life. What beliefs do you hold about yourself? Do you believe that success is only for certain people? Do you believe that you're not capable of achieving your dreams? Start identifying these beliefs, no matter how small they seem. Write them down and get to the root of where they came from. Understanding their origin is key to releasing their hold on you. Once you recognize these beliefs, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? More often than not, the answer will be no. You may have experienced a setback in the past, but that doesn't define your future. You may have been told something negative, but that doesn't mean it's your reality. Recognize that these beliefs are just thoughts. They don't define who you are or what you can achieve. Next, begin replacing those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, if you've been carrying the belief that "I'm not good enough," replace it with "I am capable of learning and growing every day." If you've believed that success is reserved for a select few, change that belief to "I can achieve success through hard work, persistence, and faith in myself." Empowering beliefs are rooted in possibility, growth, and self-worth. They open doors instead of closing them. But simply changing your thoughts is not enough. You must also take action that aligns with your new beliefs. If you believe you are worthy of success, act in ways that reflect that belief. Take the steps, no matter how small, that bring you closer to your goals. As you do, your new empowering beliefs will begin to take root, and your reality will start to shift. You'll notice that you're more confident, more proactive, and more open to opportunities. This process of breaking free from limiting beliefs is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice. Every time a limiting thought arises, challenge it. Replace it with an empowering belief and take action that proves it true. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll notice that you're living from a place of empowerment, not limitation. You'll stop holding yourself back and start stepping into your full potential. The key is understanding that your beliefs shape your reality. If you change your beliefs, you change your life. It's that simple. And while this may feel challenging at first, remember that you have the power to create your own truth. You are not defined by past experiences, and you are not bound by the limitations of others. You are the author of your story, and the pen is in your hands. The beliefs that once held you back are now the very ones that will propel you forward into the life you've always dreamed of. Chapter 5. Creating a growth-oriented mindset. The way you think about yourself, your abilities, and the world around you shapes the life you live. This mindset, your mental framework, is the foundation of everything you do. If your mindset is fixed, you'll find yourself stuck in a cycle of limitations, unable to push past obstacles. However, when you adopt a growth-oriented mindset, everything changes. You begin to see challenges as opportunities, mistakes as learning experiences, and success as something that is built over time, not handed to you. A growth-oriented mindset is not just about having a positive attitude. It's about understanding that your abilities are not fixed. You are not born with a certain level of intelligence, talent, or potential that can't be improved. In fact, research has shown that the brain is highly adaptable. It can grow, change, and strengthen through effort, practice, and learning. When you embrace this, you unlock a world of possibilities. People with a growth mindset believe that through effort and perseverance, they can improve at anything. They don't shy away from challenges because they see them as opportunities to learn. Instead of giving up in the face of failure, they take it as feedback and adjust their approach. For them, failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It's a sign that they're on the right path, pushing boundaries, taking risks, and learning along the way. Imagine how your life would change if you could see every obstacle as a chance to grow. Whether it's a difficult project at work, a personal challenge, or even a relationship struggle, the ability to embrace growth allows you to respond with resilience and creativity. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of feeling defeated, you feel empowered to tackle the problem head-on and grow from the experience. But how do you begin to develop a growth-oriented mindset? It starts with recognizing the power of effort. In a fixed mindset, people believe that talent and intelligence are innate qualities that cannot be changed. Those with a growth mindset, on the other hand, know that talent and intelligence can be developed with hard work, persistence, and the right strategies. When you embrace the idea that growth is possible, your mindset shifts from one of limitation to one of possibility. One of the first steps in developing a growth mindset is to challenge your inner critic. We all have that voice inside our heads that tells us we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, or that we're not smart enough. This voice is the voice of a fixed mindset, and it holds us back. When you hear it, don't ignore it, acknowledge it, but don't let it control you. Replace those limiting thoughts with empowering ones that affirm your potential for growth. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," change it to, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I can learn and improve." It's also important to start embracing the process, not just the outcome. People with a growth mindset focus on the journey, not just the destination. They enjoy the process of learning, growing, and improving. They see every task, no matter how small, as a stepping stone toward mastery. If you only focus on the end goal, you might miss the valuable lessons along the way. The beauty of a growth-oriented mindset is that it makes the process just as rewarding as the result. Each small step, each bit of progress, is celebrated as a victory. Learning to embrace failure is another key component of a growth-oriented mindset. Failure is often seen as something to avoid, something that reflects poorly on us. But those with a growth mindset understand that failure is simply part of the journey. It's not the end, it's just feedback. When you fail, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It means you've discovered a way that didn't work, and now you can try again with a new approach. By embracing failure, you remove the fear of trying and open yourself up to endless possibilities. As you work on cultivating a growth-oriented mindset, it's also essential to stay patient with yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and it often comes in waves. There will be times when you feel like you've made huge strides, and other times when it feels like you're taking 2 steps back. This is normal. It's a process, and consistency is key. The more you persist, the more you'll see results. Another important element of a growth mindset is surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage your growth. The people you spend time with can have a significant impact on your mindset. If you surround yourself with individuals who have a fixed mindset, it's easy to fall into the same patterns of thought. But when you surround yourself with people who are positive, open to learning, and embrace challenges, it creates an environment that fosters growth. Find people who inspire you, challenge you, and help you see your potential when you can't see it yourself. Finally, a growth-oriented mindset means accepting that you don't have to have all the answers right now. Growth is a journey of continual learning. There will always be something new to discover, and you will never stop evolving. When you embrace this idea, you stop seeking perfection and start enjoying the process of becoming better every single day. In the end of this chapter, the beauty of a growth mindset is that it creates endless opportunities. There is no ceiling on your potential, and there is always room for improvement. By adopting this mindset, you unlock your ability to adapt, overcome challenges, and reach new heights. It's a mindset that turns every difficulty into an opportunity and makes success not just a destination, but a way of life. As you continue to grow, you'll find that the more you believe in your ability to learn and improve, the more your reality begins to reflect that belief. Your journey of growth becomes a path that leads to greater happiness, fulfillment, and success. Chapter 6: The Importance of Focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. We live in a fast-paced environment where information is constantly bombarding us. Social media demands our attention, and the next big thing always seems just around the corner. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the noise and lose sight of the things that matter most. But the truth is, the key to success in any area of life, whether it's personal growth, career advancement, or achieving long-term goals, lies in one fundamental skill: focus. Focus is often seen as a simple concept, but it's much more than just paying attention. It's the ability to direct your mind's energy toward a specific task or goal and to block out distractions that stand in the way of progress. When you can cultivate focus, you gain the ability to hone in on what truly matters and give it the time, effort, and attention it deserves. And when you master this skill, you'll find that achieving your goals becomes less about working harder and more about working smarter. The importance of focus cannot be overstated. Focus allows you to prioritize. It helps you filter out the unnecessary and direct your energy towards the things that will move you forward. Without focus, you can waste countless hours bouncing from one task to another without making any real progress. But when you focus on the task at hand, you give it the full attention it requires to be completed successfully. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself working on something only to get distracted by your phone, a random thought, or an unrelated task? You might tell yourself that you're multitasking, but the truth is, multitasking often leads to lower productivity. The human brain is not designed to focus on more than one thing at a time effectively. When you try to juggle multiple tasks at once, you end up diluting your focus and reducing the quality of your work. This is why cultivating the ability to focus on a single task at a time is essential for success. One of the first steps in developing focus is understanding that it's not just about eliminating distractions. It's about creating an environment that enhances your ability to focus. The space in which you work, the people you surround yourself with, and the way you structure your day all play a role in how focused you are. If your environment is cluttered or chaotic, it will be much harder for you to concentrate. Conversely, a clean, organized workspace can help calm your mind and make it easier to stay focused. But focus is not just about the environment, it's also about your mindset. When your mind is scattered, it's difficult to direct your attention toward a single task. However, when you train your mind to stay present, you strengthen your focus. One way to improve your focus is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches you to stay present in the moment, which directly enhances your ability to focus on the task at hand. By focusing on your breath, your surroundings, or your current activity, you can train your mind to avoid distractions and become more centered in the moment. Another important aspect of focus is setting clear and specific goals. When you don't know what you're aiming for, it's easy to become distracted or overwhelmed. But when you set clear, achievable goals, you give your mind a clear target to focus on. Having a specific goal helps direct your attention and energy toward achieving it. Whether your goal is large or small, setting it allows you to channel your efforts into a single direction, which improves your focus and increases your chances of success. Focus also requires discipline. It's easy to get distracted when the task at hand is difficult or requires a lot of mental energy. But discipline allows you to stay committed to your goal, even when you don't feel like it. The key to building this discipline is consistency. The more you practice focusing your attention, the easier it becomes. It's like building a muscle. At first, it might feel hard, but over time, the more you train your mind to stay focused, the stronger your ability becomes. It's also important to recognize that focus doesn't mean working non-stop. In fact, taking regular breaks is essential for maintaining focus over long periods of time. Research has shown that our brains can only focus effectively for about 25-45 minutes at a time before needing a break. By incorporating short breaks into your work routine, you allow your mind to rest and recharge, which ultimately improves your focus when you return to the task at hand. Furthermore, learning to say no is a critical component of focus. We live in a world that constantly demands our attention, and it can be easy to get caught up in other people's priorities. But if you want to achieve your own goals, you must learn to set boundaries and protect your focus. Saying no doesn't mean you're being rude or uncooperative. It means you're respecting your time and energy and prioritizing what matters most. Another factor that affects focus is mental clarity. When your mind is cluttered with worries, anxieties, or unfinished tasks, it's difficult to concentrate on anything. Clearing your mind of distractions is essential for sharpening your focus. This can be achieved through practices like journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few moments each day to relax and clear your thoughts. When your mind is calm and clear, your focus will naturally improve. In today's digital age, it's also important to manage your digital distractions. With constant notifications, emails, and messages, it's easy to get pulled in multiple directions. To stay focused, consider setting boundaries with technology. Turn off non-essential notifications, designate specific times to check emails or social media, and use apps that block distractions during focused work sessions. These small changes can make a significant difference in your ability to concentrate and stay on task. Ultimately, the ability to focus is one of the most important skills you can develop for success. It is the foundation of all achievement because it allows you to direct your energy toward what matters most. When you learn to control your focus, you gain control over your life. You stop reacting to distractions and start taking intentional action toward your goals. As you continue to sharpen your focus, you will begin to see incredible progress in every area of your life, from personal growth to professional success. Focus is not just a skill, it's a superpower that can help you unlock your true potential and achieve things you once thought impossible. Chapter 7. Developing Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is one of the most important traits for success in life. It's the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, while also being able to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. This skill is the foundation of strong relationships, good decision-making, and resilience, making it a key factor in personal and professional success. While many people think of intelligence in terms of IQ, measured by logic, reasoning, and problem-solving skills, emotional intelligence is just as important. In fact, studies have shown that emotional intelligence can often be a stronger predictor of success than traditional intelligence. At its core, emotional intelligence is about managing emotions in healthy ways. It involves understanding how your emotions influence your thoughts and behaviors, as well as being able to manage your emotions in a way that promotes better relationships and improved performance in your daily life. Whether you're navigating a tough conversation, managing stress at work, or making decisions in your personal life, emotional intelligence helps you stay calm, composed, and in control. But what does emotional intelligence look like in practice? It's a combination of several skills, each contributing to the overall ability to understand and manage emotions. Let's break down the key components of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to recognize and understand your emotions as they happen. This may sound simple, but in a world full of distractions and constant demands, being aware of your emotional state at any given moment can be challenging. However, when you develop self-awareness, you gain insight into what triggers your emotional responses and how your emotions shape your actions. Self-awareness allows you to recognize patterns in your behavior. For example, maybe you tend to get anxious before a big presentation, or you notice that you get frustrated when things aren't going as planned. By being aware of these feelings, you can begin to identify why they occur and find strategies to manage them. The more in tune you become with your emotions, the easier it will be to choose how to react to them instead of letting them control you. One of the most effective ways to increase self-awareness is through regular self-reflection. Set aside time each day to pause and reflect on your emotions. What did you feel throughout the day? Why did you feel that way? This practice can help you become more attuned to your emotional patterns and start making adjustments to your mindset and reactions. Self-regulation. Once you've developed self-awareness, the next step is self-regulation, which involves managing your emotions in healthy ways. It's easy to let emotions control your behavior, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed, angry, or stressed. But self-regulation allows you to stay calm and composed, even in difficult situations. People who are emotionally intelligent are able to pause, take a deep breath, and think before reacting. They don't allow their emotions to dictate their actions. Instead, they respond thoughtfully. This ability to regulate emotions helps to prevent impulsive decisions, reduces stress, and promotes healthier relationships. For example, if you're feeling angry during a heated conversation, self-regulation helps you choose to respond calmly rather than yelling or saying something you might regret later. Self-regulation doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your emotions. It means allowing yourself to feel them while choosing to act in a constructive way. This can be particularly helpful in situations where emotions run high, like in conflicts or when you're under pressure. It's about taking control of your emotions instead of letting them take control of you. Motivation. People with high emotional intelligence are also highly motivated. Motivation is more than just wanting to achieve goals. It's about having a deep intrinsic drive to push forward, even in the face of setbacks. It's the ability to stay focused and committed to your goals, regardless of external challenges or obstacles. Motivated individuals don't rely on external rewards to fuel their actions. Instead, they find satisfaction and purpose in the journey itself. They are passionate about their work, driven by their personal values, and determined to keep going, even when things get tough. This type of intrinsic motivation is what allows people to persist through difficult circumstances and continue striving for success. One of the best ways to cultivate motivation is by connecting your daily actions to a larger sense of purpose. When you can clearly see how your goals align with your values, you're more likely to stay motivated and keep moving forward. Remember, motivation is not something that comes automatically. It's something you nurture and cultivate through practice and perseverance. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about seeing the world through someone else's eyes and understanding their perspective, emotions, and experiences. Empathy is essential for building strong, healthy relationships because it allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. When you're empathetic, you're better able to listen, support, and respond to others in a way that shows understanding and compassion. Empathy is not just about understanding how others feel, it's also about being attuned to their needs. For example, in a workplace setting, empathy helps you to recognize when a colleague is struggling or feeling overwhelmed, even if they don't directly express it. By picking up on these cues, you can offer support or help them feel understood and valued. Empathy also plays a critical role in conflict resolution. When you can empathize with someone else's point of view, it's easier to find common ground and reach a solution that works for everyone. It helps you stay open-minded, avoid judgment, and approach others with compassion, even when you disagree. Social skills. Finally, emotional intelligence includes strong social skills, being able to interact with others in a positive, constructive manner. People with high social skills know how to communicate effectively, manage conflicts, collaborate with others, and build strong relationships. They are skilled at reading social cues, understanding non-verbal communication, and adjusting their approach to fit the situation. Good social skills are essential for leadership, teamwork, and building a supportive network of relationships. Whether you're in a personal relationship or working with colleagues, the ability to connect with others, communicate clearly, and navigate social situations smoothly is a key component of emotional intelligence. The power of emotional intelligence in your life. As you can see, emotional intelligence encompasses a wide range of skills: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Together, these components help you navigate the complexities of life, build meaningful relationships, and stay resilient in the face of adversity. By developing emotional intelligence, you equip yourself with the tools to respond thoughtfully to challenges, support others, and make decisions that are in line with your long-term goals. The beauty of emotional intelligence is that it's not a fixed trait. It can be developed and strengthened over time. Every day is an opportunity to build greater emotional intelligence, and the more you cultivate it, the more you'll see its positive effects in your personal and professional life. Emotional intelligence allows you to live with greater awareness, connection, and control. It helps you achieve success, not just by relying on intellect or external circumstances, but by understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as connecting with others in meaningful, authentic ways. As you grow emotionally intelligent, you will see your relationships flourish, your work thrive, and your sense of inner peace and fulfillment expand. Chapter 8. Building Resilience Through Adversity. Adversity is a part of life. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of hardship, whether in our personal lives, careers, or health. The key difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in how they respond to adversity. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficult experiences, learn from them, and emerge even stronger. It's not about avoiding hardship. It's about how you handle it when it arrives. Resilience is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed and strengthened over time. Understanding resilience begins with recognizing that it doesn't mean never experiencing difficulty or pain. On the contrary, it's about learning how to navigate through those times with a mindset that allows you to keep moving forward. It's about enduring challenges and using them as stepping stones toward growth. Resilience is about maintaining a positive outlook, adapting to change, and finding ways to persevere even when things feel overwhelming. One of the most important aspects of resilience is how you view challenges. People who are resilient don't see obstacles as roadblocks. They see them as opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, they ask themselves questions like, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I grow stronger through this experience?" This mindset shift allows them to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and determination rather than fear or defeat. When you change the way you view challenges, you stop seeing them as personal failures or signs of weakness. Instead, you begin to see them as part of the journey, an essential and inevitable aspect of growth. Whether it's losing a job, going through a breakup, or dealing with health problems, every difficult moment holds a lesson. The more you practice reframing adversity in this way, the more resilient you become. One of the key components of resilience is emotional regulation, the ability to manage your emotions in the face of adversity. When difficult situations arise, it's natural to feel anxious, angry, sad, or frustrated. However, resilient people understand that emotions are temporary and do not have to dictate their actions. They acknowledge their feelings, but don't let them control their behavior. This ability to maintain composure, even in tough times, allows them to think clearly and make decisions that serve their long-term well-being. Building emotional regulation requires practice. It involves pausing in the heat of the moment and taking a deep breath before reacting. It's about finding ways to calm your mind, whether through deep breathing, meditation, or taking a step back to gain perspective. The more you practice emotional regulation, the more you strengthen your ability to remain centered and focused in the face of adversity. This inner peace allows you to take measured, deliberate actions instead of reacting impulsively, which is key to overcoming challenges. Another powerful tool for building resilience is self-compassion, being kind and understanding toward yourself during difficult times. Too often, when we face adversity, we criticize ourselves for not being able to handle the situation better. We may tell ourselves that we're weak, not good enough, or incapable of managing the stress. But resilience is built when you treat yourself with kindness and patience, just as you would a close friend. Instead of being harsh and judgmental, practice self-compassion by saying things like, "This is tough, but I'm doing my best," or "It's okay to struggle, I'll get through this." Self-compassion helps you bounce back from adversity more quickly because it reduces the emotional toll of difficult experiences. It allows you to maintain your sense of self-worth and stay motivated to keep moving forward. You start to realize that experiencing challenges doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. When you practice self-compassion, you're more likely to face setbacks with resilience, rather than succumbing to feelings of guilt, shame, or hopelessness. Building resilience also involves cultivating a strong support system. No one achieves success or overcomes adversity alone. Surrounding yourself with a network of supportive people, friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, provides you with the encouragement and perspective needed to persevere. These people offer you emotional support, advice, and encouragement, helping you stay grounded and motivated during tough times. At the same time, it's important to learn how to ask for help when needed. Resilient people don't try to carry the burden of adversity alone. They recognize when they need assistance, whether it's talking things through with someone they trust, seeking professional help, or joining a support group. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It shows strength and self-awareness. It's a sign that you understand the value of support and that you are willing to take the necessary steps to care for your mental and emotional well-being. Another crucial aspect of resilience is adaptability, the ability to adjust to changing circumstances and find new solutions when things don't go as planned. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always work out the way we expect them to. Resilient people understand this and are able to adapt their approach when faced with unforeseen challenges. Instead of sticking rigidly to a plan, they are flexible enough to pivot and try new strategies. They embrace change rather than resist it, knowing that adaptability is essential to survival and success. One of the best ways to develop adaptability is through mindfulness, the practice of staying present and non-judgmentally aware of the moment. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded when things get overwhelming, and it gives you the clarity to adjust your course as needed. It teaches you to let go of attachment to outcomes and to focus on what you can control, which is your response to the situation. Resilience is about maintaining hope. When faced with challenges, it's easy to fall into despair and believe that things will never improve. But resilient people know that setbacks are temporary. They hold on to hope, even in the darkest of times. They understand that everything is part of a larger journey, and they trust that their persistence will eventually pay off. Hope is a powerful motivator, and when you hold on to it, you create the mental space needed to overcome obstacles. In the end of this chapter, resilience isn't something that happens in an instant. It's a lifelong process of developing the mental, emotional, and psychological tools necessary to overcome life's inevitable difficulties. It's about building the strength to face challenges head-on, learning from them, and growing stronger with each setback. The more you practice resilience, the more you'll realize that you're capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Every time you rise from adversity, you grow more resilient, and you build the confidence to take on even bigger challenges in the future. Chapter 9. Unlocking the Power of Habits. Habits are the building blocks of our lives. They are the daily routines and actions that, when repeated over time, shape who we are and determine the results we achieve. Whether you realize it or not, the habits you form today will lay the foundation for the life you live tomorrow. In fact, around 40% of our daily behaviors are driven by habits, not conscious decisions. The things you do on autopilot, without even thinking about them, are the habits that govern your life. The power of habits lies in their ability to compound over time. Just as small investments in your savings account build wealth over years, small positive habits, when practiced consistently, can create massive transformations in your life. Conversely, negative habits like procrastination, self-doubt, or unhealthy eating can similarly compound, leading to outcomes you don't want. The beauty of habits is that they work both for and against you, depending on how you choose to use them. The first step to unlocking the power of habits is understanding how they form. Habits are essentially shortcuts your brain has created to save energy. When you repeat an action often enough, your brain recognizes it as a routine and places it into your subconscious, making it easier to do without thinking. For example, when you brush your teeth every morning, you don't have to consciously remind yourself to pick up the toothbrush or apply toothpaste. These actions have become a habit, and now your brain handles them on autopilot. This process is called habit formation, and it's how all habits, good and bad, are built. In the beginning, establishing new habits can feel challenging because your brain is trying to overcome the natural tendency to stick to what is familiar. This is why habits often require intentional effort at first. But once you push through the initial resistance and repeat the new behavior consistently, it starts to feel more natural. This is when the real power of habits kicks in. Once they're ingrained, they require little to no effort to maintain. One of the best ways to develop new, empowering habits is by starting small. Rather than overwhelming yourself by trying to change multiple aspects of your life at once, focus on one habit at a time. Small, incremental changes are more sustainable and easier to integrate into your daily routine. For instance, if your goal is to get healthier, don't expect to overhaul your entire diet in a single week. Instead, start by incorporating a healthy meal or a few minutes of exercise into your day. As this new habit becomes a part of your routine, you can slowly build on it, adding more healthy habits one at a time. The key to making this work is consistency. The more consistently you practice a habit, the more likely it is to stick. Habits are built through repetition, so make it a priority to show up for your new habit every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. The longer you practice, the easier it will become. One powerful technique for developing consistency is to pair the new habit with something you already do. This is called habit stacking. For example, if you already have the habit of making coffee every morning, stack a new habit like stretching or reading a few pages of a book right after. This makes the new habit feel less like an extra task and more like a natural part of your routine. Another critical element of building positive habits is tracking your progress. Monitoring your behavior creates accountability, which helps to reinforce your commitment. Whether you track it in a journal, on your phone, or through a habit tracking app, visualizing your progress helps keep you motivated. Seeing a chain of successful days or weeks without breaking your habit is a powerful motivator. It taps into the psychological principle of consistency. Once you've committed to a behavior, you're more likely to continue it because you don't want to break the chain. One of the most common obstacles to building habits is losing motivation. It's easy to get excited about a new habit at first, but as time goes on, the initial enthusiasm can fade. This is why relying solely on motivation can be a trap. Motivation is often fleeting, and it's not something you can always count on. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is the ability to stick to your habits, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about willpower, it's about showing up for yourself every day, regardless of how you feel. The more you rely on your discipline rather than your motivation, the more consistent you'll become. While discipline is crucial for maintaining habits, it's also important to celebrate your successes along the way. Positive reinforcement strengthens habits. Acknowledge your progress, even if it's small. Celebrate when you complete a week of sticking to your new habit or when you've hit a milestone. This rewards your brain for making the right choice and reinforces the habit. Positive reinforcement makes it more likely that the habit will continue, because your brain begins to associate it with a feeling of accomplishment and reward. As you begin to create new habits, it's important to identify and eliminate negative habits that may be holding you back. Just as positive habits can compound into success, negative habits can compound into failure. If you constantly procrastinate, overeat, or engage in self-destructive thinking, those habits can build over time and prevent you from reaching your goals. The key to overcoming negative habits is not just trying to stop them, but replacing them with positive habits. If you tend to procrastinate by scrolling on social media, replace that habit with a healthy alternative, like taking a walk or reading a book. By replacing negative habits with more productive ones, you're gradually rewiring your brain and changing your behavior for the better. Ultimately, habits are the key to long-term success. They are the small, consistent actions that add up to big results over time. The power of habits is that once they're established, they become second nature, allowing you to focus on bigger goals and dreams. The most successful people aren't necessarily the ones who work the hardest. They are the ones who consistently do the right things day after day. By focusing on building empowering habits, you're creating a foundation for success that will serve you for the rest of your life. Habits don't just change your routine, they change your life. And the more you build positive habits, the more you unlock the potential to achieve your greatest aspirations. Whether it's cultivating a daily practice of gratitude, exercising every morning, or making time for learning, every small habit you form today leads to a brighter, more successful tomorrow. Chapter 10. The Role of Positive Affirmations. Positive affirmations are much more than just words. They are a powerful tool that can change the way you perceive yourself, your life, and the world around you. At their core, affirmations are statements that help reinforce a positive belief about yourself or your circumstances. The practice of using affirmations is rooted in the idea that our thoughts shape our reality. If you consistently tell yourself something, your mind will begin to believe it, and that belief will then shape your actions, thoughts, and behaviors. While many people might initially think of affirmations as simply motivational phrases to repeat in the mirror, they actually have a deeper psychological impact. Our subconscious mind is constantly absorbing information, whether it's from our external environment, the media, or our own internal dialogue. Over time, the messages we tell ourselves create a narrative that shapes how we see the world and how we act in it. If your internal narrative is filled with self-doubt, fear, and negativity, your behaviors will reflect that. However, by intentionally shifting that narrative with positive affirmations, you can change the way you think, feel, and act, ultimately changing your life. The power of affirmations lies in their ability to reprogram your subconscious mind. When you repeat positive statements about yourself, you're not just speaking words, you're planting seeds of belief in your mind. At first, these affirmations may seem artificial or uncomfortable, but with time, they will begin to feel more natural. The more you repeat them, the more they start to align with your true beliefs and values. And when your beliefs align with your goals, you start to take actions that move you toward those goals. Take a moment to think about the beliefs you hold about yourself. What do you believe is possible for you? What stories have you been telling yourself about your abilities, your worth, and your potential? For many of us, these beliefs were shaped early in life, influenced by our families, teachers, or the society around us. These beliefs, whether positive or negative, are deeply ingrained in our subconscious. But the good news is that they are not permanent. Just as you can learn new skills or habits, you can also change the beliefs that have been holding you back. One of the most common limiting beliefs people hold is the idea that they are not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable of succeeding. I don't deserve success or happiness. These beliefs can be incredibly powerful, but they are not truths. They are simply thoughts that have been repeated over time. By using affirmations, You can challenge these negative beliefs and replace them with positive ones. Affirmations like, I am worthy of success, I am capable of achieving my dreams, and I deserve happiness and abundance begin to shift your internal narrative. As you repeat them consistently, they begin to form new neural pathways in your brain, slowly rewiring your mindset to one that is aligned with your goals and potential. It's important to note that the power of affirmations isn't in the repetition alone, it's in the belief behind them. If you say an affirmation without truly believing it, it may not have much effect. The key is to say the affirmation with conviction, even if you don't fully believe it at first. Over time, as you continue to say it, your mind will begin to accept it as truth. The process of repetition, combined with genuine emotion, is what strengthens the affirmation's impact. For affirmations to be effective, they must also be present tense. Instead of saying, I will be successful, say, I am successful. The present tense affirmation helps your mind to focus on the present moment, creating the belief that your success is happening now. By affirming what you already have or are becoming, you are programming your mind to see and attract the opportunities that align with that belief. Another important aspect of affirmations is emotional connection. Simply saying words without feeling them will not create the same impact as saying them with emotion and belief. When you affirm something, try to connect with the emotion behind the words. For example, when you say, I am worthy of love and success, feel what it would be like to truly believe in your worth. Allow yourself to experience the emotions of self-love, pride, and gratitude as you say the affirmation. This emotional energy gives the affirmation more power, allowing it to seep deeper into your subconscious mind. In addition to self-belief, positive affirmations also help to combat negative self-talk. We all have that inner critic that tells us we're not good enough or that we'll never succeed. This inner critic is a product of our past experiences, societal pressures, and our own insecurities. The more we listen to this voice, the louder it becomes, shaping our thoughts and actions. But affirmations allow us to quiet that inner critic and replace it with a voice of encouragement, confidence, and positivity. Instead of focusing on the obstacles, affirmations help us focus on our strengths, abilities, and potential. The beauty of affirmations is that they can be tailored to fit any area of your life that needs attention or improvement. Whether you're seeking financial abundance, better health, stronger relationships, or personal growth, there are affirmations that can help you shift your mindset in that area. Some examples might include, I am deserving of financial abundance and prosperity. Every day, I am becoming healthier and stronger. I attract loving, supportive relationships into my life. I am confident, capable, and ready to achieve my goals. By aligning your affirmations with your goals and desires, you create a powerful force that propels you toward your dreams. When you believe in your own worth, potential, and abilities, your actions follow suit. You begin to make decisions that align with your affirmations, take risks that align with your goals, and build a life that is in alignment with the positive beliefs you've cultivated. It's important to remember that affirmations are just one part of the process. They work best when combined with action. Affirmations help shift your mindset and build your self-belief, but taking inspired action toward your goals is what will make those beliefs a reality. The key is to use affirmations as a tool to fuel your confidence, motivation, and determination to act. When you believe in yourself, you take action. And when you take action, you create the life you desire. Positive affirmations are a simple but incredibly effective tool for shifting your mindset, improving your self-worth, and unlocking your potential. By incorporating affirmations into your daily routine, you begin to rewire your brain, replacing negative thought patterns with empowering ones. Over time, these affirmations will become your new truth, helping you create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Chapter 11. The Power of Visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for achieving success and personal growth. It's the process of creating a mental image of your desired outcome and vividly imagining yourself already achieving it. While this may sound simple, the power of visualization goes far beyond just imagining what you want. It taps into the subconscious mind and programs it to believe that your goals are not only possible, but inevitable. When done effectively, visualization can change your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, ultimately leading to the manifestation of your dreams. At its core, visualization is based on the principle that our minds can't always distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you imagine a scenario in great detail, your brain perceives it almost as if it's happening in real time. This mental rehearsal helps condition your mind and body to react as though the event is already taking place, which primes you to take the actions necessary to bring that imagined reality into existence. One of the reasons visualization is so powerful is because it taps directly into the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the part of the brain responsible for storing our memories, habits, and beliefs. It doesn't distinguish between positive or negative. Whatever you consistently focus on, it takes as the truth. So, when you spend time visualizing success, confidence, and abundance, your subconscious starts to reprogram itself to align with those ideas. This sets the stage for you to take actions that support your visualized goals. The first step in harnessing the power of visualization is to be clear about what you want. This may sound obvious, but so many people fail to visualize effectively because their goals are too vague. Instead of thinking, "I want to be successful," get specific. What does success look like to you? Is it a particular career achievement, a specific amount of money, a healthier lifestyle? The clearer you can get about your goals, the more vivid and powerful your visualization will be. Once you have clarity on your goals, it's time to create a vivid mental image of them. Close your eyes and imagine the scenario in as much detail as possible. Picture yourself already having achieved your goal, whether it's receiving an award, delivering a successful presentation, or living in your dream home. Imagine how you will feel in that moment. What emotions will you experience? Will you feel pride, excitement, or peace? The more senses you can engage in this visualization, what you see, hear, smell, and even touch, the stronger the connection will be to your subconscious mind. Let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Instead of just thinking about completing the race, imagine yourself crossing the finish line. Picture the feeling of accomplishment in your body, the sound of the crowd cheering, the sensation of your legs pushing through the final stretch. Visualize the pride on your face and hear the words of congratulations from your loved ones. This kind of detailed visualization creates an emotional connection to your goal, which is essential for activating your brain's reward system and motivating you to take action. The next step is to make visualization a daily habit. Like any mental skill, visualization becomes more powerful the more you practice it. Set aside time each day, whether it's in the morning, before bed, or during a break, to sit quietly and visualize your success. It doesn't need to be long, just 5 to 10 minutes of focused, uninterrupted time. The key is consistency. The more regularly you visualize your success, the more deeply it will become embedded in your subconscious. Visualization works best when you combine it with positive emotion. When you think about your goal, you must feel the emotions as if they are happening in the present moment. These emotions trigger your brain to release neurochemicals like dopamine, which enhance motivation, focus, and drive. The more emotionally connected you are to your visualization, the more your brain associates that success with a positive outcome, increasing your desire to make it happen. If you can tap into the excitement, joy, or satisfaction that your goal will bring, you'll begin to feel more energized and driven to take the steps necessary to bring it to fruition. Visualization is also an excellent tool for building self-confidence. Imagine that you're about to face a challenge, a difficult conversation, a job interview, or a big presentation. Instead of worrying about what might go wrong, use visualization to picture yourself handling the situation with ease and grace. See yourself speaking confidently, staying calm, and achieving the desired outcome. When you mentally rehearse success in advance, you build a belief in your ability to succeed. This, in turn, helps you stay calm and composed when the real moment arrives. It's like practicing for a big performance. You'll feel more prepared and confident because you've already experienced the success in your mind. Another powerful use of visualization is manifestation. The act of attracting your desires into your life by focusing on them with intention. The idea behind manifestation is that by visualizing your goals and keeping them in the forefront of your mind, you begin to draw the circumstances, people, and opportunities into your life that align with your vision. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions create an energetic vibration that attracts like energy. In essence, you send a signal out into the universe, and it responds with the conditions needed for you to succeed. Visualization doesn't just help you see the end result, it also shapes your behavior. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, you become more inclined to take the necessary steps toward your goal. Your mind starts to believe that your success is inevitable, and this belief shifts your actions toward that reality. You're more likely to follow through with your intentions, put in the effort, and take risks, because you've already mentally rehearsed the path to success. It creates a sense of familiarity and confidence that propels you forward. However, visualization isn't a substitute for hard work. It's not about sitting back and hoping that success will come to you magically. Rather, it's about aligning your mental state with the actions needed to achieve your goals. Visualization works best when paired with consistent action. As you visualize, you prime your mind to act, to make decisions, and to take bold steps toward your vision. Together, mental preparation and physical action work hand in hand to manifest your dreams. Another key benefit of visualization is that it helps you stay focused on your goals. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose track of what truly matters. By regularly visualizing your success, you keep your goals in your mind's eye, which helps you stay focused on the big picture. When challenges or distractions arise, your visualization acts as a reminder of why you're working so hard. It keeps you grounded in your purpose and helps you maintain a clear sense of direction. Visualization is also an excellent tool for dealing with setbacks and obstacles. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to feel defeated or lose hope. But if you've been visualizing success all along, you'll have a deeper sense of trust in your ability to overcome obstacles. You've already seen yourself navigating challenges and emerging victorious. This mental rehearsal builds resilience and strengthens your belief in yourself, allowing you to stay focused and optimistic even when faced with adversity. In the end of this chapter, the power of visualization lies in its ability to transform your mindset and prepare you for success. By vividly imagining your desired outcome, connecting with the emotions of achieving your goal, and consistently practicing visualization, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind that success is possible. As you take action, you'll find that the universe begins to align in ways that make your dreams come true. Visualization is not just about seeing the future. It's about creating it, one thought, one image, and one action at a time. Chapter 12. Letting go of fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are powerful emotions that can have a paralyzing effect on our lives. They act as invisible barriers that hold us back from pursuing our dreams, taking risks, and stepping into the unknown. Fear makes us question our abilities, while doubt convinces us that we are not capable of achieving success. These emotions create a mental block, limiting our potential and preventing us from moving forward. But the truth is, fear and doubt are not real. They are constructs of our minds, based on past experiences, worries about the future, or imagined scenarios that have no grounding in reality. Understanding how to let go of these emotions is one of the most important steps you can take in order to unlock your full potential and live the life you desire. First, it's essential to recognize that fear is a natural part of the human experience. It's a survival mechanism that has evolved to protect us from danger. When we feel fear, our bodies are preparing us to face or escape from something potentially harmful. However, in the modern world, most of the fears we face are not life-threatening. Instead, they are fears of failure, rejection, judgment, or uncertainty. These types of fear are not rooted in actual danger. They are mental constructs that we create, often based on past experiences or social conditioning. Fear of failure, for example, is rooted in the idea that making a mistake somehow makes us unworthy or incapable, when in reality, failure is often the key to growth and success. Doubt is a close companion to fear. It whispers in our minds, telling us that we aren't good enough, that we'll never succeed, or that we don't have the skills, talent, or resources to achieve our goals. Doubt often arises when we step outside of our comfort zone or take on new challenges. It's the voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" or "This is too hard for you." Doubt feeds into our insecurities and convinces us that we are not capable of achieving great things. Like fear, doubt is often a product of our past experiences, societal pressures, or negative self-talk. It thrives when we give it power, allowing it to shape our beliefs and actions. To let go of fear and doubt, it's crucial to confront them head-on. The first step in overcoming these emotions is awareness. We must become aware of when fear and doubt arise and recognize them for what they are: mental constructs that do not define us or our abilities. Often the fear and doubt we feel are not based on reality. They are rooted in our thoughts and assumptions about the future. For instance, we may fear failure without even considering the possibility that failure could be a stepping stone to success. By becoming aware of the irrational nature of these fears, we can begin to detach ourselves from them. The next step is to challenge the negative thoughts that fuel fear and doubt. When you notice fear or doubt creeping in, ask yourself, is this fear based on fact, or is it based on an assumption? More often than not, you'll find that your fears are based on hypothetical scenarios or exaggerated outcomes that haven't happened yet. Fear of failure, for example, often stems from imagining the worst-case scenario, an outcome that may never come to pass. When you challenge these thoughts, you create space for a more balanced, realistic perspective. Instead of letting fear dictate your actions, you can choose to move forward with a more empowered mindset. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear and doubt is through positive affirmations. These are simple positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly to shift your mindset and reprogram your subconscious. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough to do this," try saying, "I am capable and I have the ability to learn and grow through challenges." Repeating these affirmations helps to counteract the negative thoughts that feed into fear and doubt. Over time, these positive statements will replace the old, limiting beliefs, and you'll start to see yourself as someone who is capable of overcoming obstacles and achieving success. Visualization is another powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt. By visualizing yourself succeeding, you can shift your focus away from the fear of failure and replace it with the belief that success is possible. Imagine yourself navigating a challenging situation with confidence, handling obstacles with ease, and ultimately achieving your goal. The more vividly you can imagine this success, the more your mind will begin to align with the belief that it's achievable. Visualization helps to create a mental roadmap of success, making the journey feel less daunting and more achievable. Another important aspect of overcoming fear and doubt is embracing failure. One of the reasons fear and doubt hold so much power over us is that we view failure as something to be avoided at all costs. But failure is not the end. It's a natural part of the learning process. Every successful person has encountered failure at some point in their journey. The difference is that they didn't allow failure to define them. Instead, they saw it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. By reframing failure as a valuable learning experience, you take away its power and reduce the fear associated with it. The more you embrace the idea that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone toward success, the less fear and doubt will influence your actions. Additionally, taking small, manageable actions is a powerful way to break free from fear and doubt. Often, fear and doubt paralyze us because we feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of our goals. However, by breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, we make the process less intimidating. When you take consistent action, even if it's just a small step each day, you begin to build momentum. As you experience progress and see that success is possible, the fear and doubt begin to fade. Every small achievement reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. Another helpful practice is surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on how you feel about yourself and your goals. If you're constantly around individuals who reinforce your doubts or focus on negativity, it's harder to break free from those limiting beliefs. Instead, surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and inspire you. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities that support your growth and help you stay focused on your goals. Positive influences can help counteract the negative self-talk that feeds into fear and doubt. Lastly, practice self-compassion. Letting go of fear and doubt doesn't mean you won't feel them from time to time. It means you will learn to acknowledge them without letting them control you. Be kind to yourself when fear arises, and recognize that it's okay to feel uncertain or anxious at times. These emotions are natural, but they don't have to dictate your actions. By practicing self-compassion, you give yourself permission to feel fear and doubt without letting them hold you back. You allow yourself the grace to move through those emotions, take action, and keep moving toward your goals. In the end, fear and doubt are natural emotions that everyone experiences. However, they don't have to define your life or stop you from reaching your potential. By recognizing them for what they are, challenging negative thoughts, using positive affirmations, visualizing success, embracing failure, and taking action, you can gradually release their hold on you. When you let go of fear and doubt, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities and create the space needed for growth, success, and fulfillment. The more you practice letting go of these emotions, the easier it becomes to step into your full potential and live the life you were meant to live. Chapter 13. Cultivating Patience and Persistence. Patience and persistence are two of the most essential traits for achieving long-term success. In a world that often values instant gratification, it can be difficult to embrace the idea that success doesn't happen overnight. But the reality is that any meaningful achievement, whether in your personal life, career, or relationships, requires time, effort, and the ability to endure challenges. This is where patience and persistence come in, two qualities that work hand in hand to help you navigate obstacles, stay focused on your goals, and keep moving forward even when things get tough. Patience is often misunderstood. Many people think of it simply as waiting for something to happen, but true patience is much deeper. It's about having the ability to stay calm and composed during periods of uncertainty, trusting that things will unfold in their own time. It's understanding that results take time, and learning how to stay focused on the process, not just the end result. Patience allows you to endure the moments of struggle and discomfort without giving up or losing hope. It helps you keep your eyes on the bigger picture, even when the road seems long and difficult. In the modern world, we are often conditioned to want quick fixes and fast results. Technology has created an environment where information, entertainment, and even food are available at the touch of a button. This culture of instant gratification can make it hard to remember that true success takes time and effort. Whether you're building a career, starting a business, or developing a new skill, it's easy to become frustrated when things don't move as quickly as you'd like. But the most successful people in the world didn't achieve their success overnight. They understood the value of patience and embraced the slow, steady process of growth. Patience is not about being passive. It's about being proactive while understanding that timing and persistence are key to success. It's about continuing to take action toward your goals even when you don't see immediate results. For example, think about planting a seed in the ground. You don't expect the seed to bloom the moment it's planted. You water it, care for it, and give it time to grow. Similarly, when you take steps toward your goals, you must trust that the results will come if you continue to nurture your efforts and allow them time to unfold. But patience alone is not enough. Persistence is equally important, and it's what allows you to keep going when things get tough. Persistence is the ability to continue striving toward your goals, even in the face of setbacks and failures. It's about having the resilience to get back up each time you fall, and the determination to keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. Persistence is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. When you combine patience and persistence, you create a powerful force that propels you toward your goals. Patience allows you to trust the process and stay calm during difficult times, while persistence ensures that you keep taking action, no matter how many obstacles you face. Together, they give you the mental and emotional strength to keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. One of the reasons persistence is so crucial is that failure is inevitable. Everyone, no matter how successful, faces failure at some point. Whether it's a missed opportunity, a rejection, or a setback, failure is part of the journey. The key to overcoming failure is persistence. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. Do you allow failure to define you and stop you from moving forward? Or do you use it as a lesson, learn from it, and keep going? Those who are persistent view failure as a temporary setback, not a permanent condition. They keep working, improving, and refining their approach until they eventually succeed. Embracing setbacks is also an important part of developing patience and persistence. Setbacks often occur when we least expect them, and they can be discouraging. But when you learn to see setbacks as opportunities for growth, you begin to embrace them instead of fearing them. A setback is often a sign that you need to adjust your approach, learn something new, or refine your skills. Every setback is a chance to improve, and the more persistent you are, the faster you can turn setbacks into stepping stones for future success. One of the biggest obstacles to patience and persistence is self-doubt. When things aren't progressing as quickly as you'd like, it's easy to question your abilities, your decisions, or your worthiness. But persistence means continuing even when you don't feel confident. It's about acting in spite of doubt, trusting that the results will come if you keep working toward them. The most successful people are often the ones who learn how to persevere through moments of uncertainty, building resilience and inner strength along the way. Another critical element of patience and persistence is keeping your vision clear. When you are persistent in pursuing a goal, it's easy to get bogged down by day-to-day challenges or distracted by things that don't matter. Keeping your vision in mind, constantly reminding yourself why you're doing what you're doing, will help you stay focused and motivated. When the road gets tough, your vision acts as a guiding light, reminding you that your efforts are leading you towards something meaningful. Self-compassion is also important in developing patience and persistence. It's easy to become frustrated with yourself when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like, but beating yourself up for not progressing fast enough only drains your energy and motivation. Instead, practice self-compassion by acknowledging the effort you're putting in, even if the results aren't immediate. Be kind to yourself and recognize that growth and success take time. Remember, progress is often slow at first, but that doesn't mean you're not moving forward. Be patient with yourself and trust that your efforts are paying off. Persistence doesn't mean pushing yourself beyond your limits. It's about staying committed and continuing to move forward, even when progress feels slow. It's important to recognize when you need rest and when to recharge, as burnout can undermine the progress you've made. Take time to celebrate small wins and acknowledge the effort you've put in, but don't let complacency take over. Keep pushing forward with the understanding that consistency and determination, even on the hardest days, will eventually lead you to your goals. At the heart of patience and persistence is the belief that your actions matter. Every time you take a step toward your goal, no matter how small, you are making progress. The journey may not always be linear, and there may be times when you feel like you're not getting anywhere, but every effort you make counts. The more you persist, the more momentum you build. Over time, these small, consistent actions add up, and before you know it, you will have achieved something remarkable. In the end of this chapter, patience and persistence are about believing in yourself and the process. They are the foundation of all long-term success. While others may give up when faced with obstacles, those who are patient and persistent keep going. They trust that their efforts will eventually lead to the results they desire. So, when you find yourself facing adversity, remember that patience allows you to endure, and persistence allows you to keep moving forward. Together, they will carry you to success, no matter how long the journey takes. Keep going, stay patient, and never stop pursuing your dreams. Chapter 14. Harnessing the Power of Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the inner strength that empowers you to take action consistently, even when motivation fades or when external circumstances make it difficult. The ability to stay disciplined in the face of distractions, temptations, and setbacks is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who fall short. While motivation may spark the initial desire to reach a goal, it's self-discipline that keeps you going long enough to see the result. It's the quiet force that drives you to take the necessary steps, no matter how challenging, to turn your dreams into reality. The importance of self-discipline cannot be overstated. Without it, our goals remain just that, goals that are never actualized, no matter how much we desire them. Self-discipline is the ability to control your actions, thoughts, and emotions in the pursuit of long-term objectives. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when distractions are tempting, and even when you face challenges. It's about making choices in line with your bigger vision, not just seeking immediate gratification. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common. They've mastered self-discipline. The process of building self-discipline begins with creating clear and meaningful goals. When you set goals that align with your values and vision for the future, they serve as a powerful motivator to stay disciplined. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift through life without purpose, allowing distractions to pull you off course. But when you define what you truly want and why it matters to you, your self-discipline becomes your driving force. When your goals are rooted in a sense of purpose and passion, it becomes much easier to stay focused and dedicated to achieving them. A key aspect of self-discipline is delayed gratification, the ability to resist the temptation for immediate rewards in favor of long-term success. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, this can be one of the hardest aspects of discipline to develop. We are constantly surrounded by things that provide quick, fleeting pleasure, whether it's social media, junk food, or entertainment. These things can be distractions that keep us from focusing on the work that truly matters. Self-discipline means resisting those short-term pleasures in favor of long-term rewards. For example, it means choosing to study for an important exam instead of watching TV, or deciding to work on your project instead of checking your phone. The more you practice delayed gratification, the more you strengthen your willpower and resilience. Building self-discipline also requires developing strong routines and habits. Our habits are the blueprint for our actions. The more positive habits we build, the less effort it takes to stay disciplined. When self-discipline becomes second nature, it no longer feels like a struggle. It becomes part of who you are. For example, successful people often have structured routines that set them up for success. This could include waking up early, exercising, prioritizing tasks, and focusing on deep work. By creating a daily routine that aligns with your goals, you make it easier to stay disciplined and accomplish more with less mental effort. But what happens when you inevitably face setbacks or obstacles? Self-discipline is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about how you respond when things don't go as planned. Everyone faces challenges, but the difference between success and failure is how you handle them. People with strong self-discipline understand that setbacks are a part of the process. They don't let failure derail them. Instead, they view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. When you face obstacles, take a step back, reassess your approach, and keep moving forward. The key is to maintain your focus and continue putting in the work, even when things get difficult. Another important component of self-discipline is building mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to stay focused, calm, and resilient under pressure. It's the inner strength that allows you to persist through adversity without losing your resolve. To build mental toughness, it's essential to practice pushing through discomfort. Whether you're pushing yourself to finish a challenging task, resist a bad habit, or overcome a fear, mental toughness helps you push beyond your limits. Over time, the more you practice self-discipline, the stronger your mental resilience becomes. One effective way to build mental toughness is to visualize success. When you imagine yourself achieving your goals, it gives you a clear mental image of what you're working toward. This helps you stay motivated during the tough times and reminds you of why you're putting in the effort. Visualization can be an especially powerful tool when you're tempted to give up or when things feel overwhelming. When you can clearly see the outcome of your efforts, it makes it easier to keep going, even when the road is rough. Along with mental toughness, accountability plays a crucial role in developing self-discipline. Having someone to hold you accountable can significantly increase your chances of success. When you know that someone is tracking your progress and expecting you to follow through, it adds a layer of responsibility that motivates you to stay disciplined. This could be a mentor, a friend, or even a colleague who checks in on your progress. Accountability creates a sense of commitment and helps you stay on track, even when you feel like slacking off. You can also use technology, apps, or reminders to track your goals and keep you accountable to yourself. Another aspect of building self-discipline is embracing small wins. Achieving big goals can feel overwhelming, especially if they seem far off in the distance. But when you break your goals down into smaller, more manageable tasks, you can celebrate small wins along the way. Each small step you take builds momentum and reinforces your self-discipline. For example, if your goal is to write a book, focus on writing a chapter or even a page each day. Celebrate the progress, no matter how small, and keep moving forward. These small wins give you the confidence and motivation to continue working toward your larger goal. Self-discipline also requires self-awareness. It's important to understand your own strengths and weaknesses and to recognize the habits and behaviors that help or hinder your progress. For example, if you know that you struggle with procrastination, take proactive steps to address it. You could use time-blocking techniques, set specific deadlines, or eliminate distractions to stay focused. The more self-aware you are, the easier it becomes to identify the areas where you need to improve and develop strategies to stay disciplined. Self-compassion plays a role in self-discipline. It's easy to become frustrated with yourself when you slip up or fall short of your goals, but beating yourself up only makes it harder to stay disciplined. Instead, practice self-compassion and acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes. If you miss a workout, eat something unhealthy, or skip a task, don't see it as a failure. See it as a learning opportunity. Forgive yourself, reassess, and get back on track. This compassionate approach helps to reduce the negative emotions that can derail your progress, allowing you to stay focused and committed to your goals. In the end of this chapter, self-discipline is the foundation of all success. It's the force that allows you to stay committed, take consistent action, and push through obstacles. It's not always easy, but the rewards of self-discipline are immense. Increased confidence, a sense of accomplishment, and the fulfillment of your dreams. The more you develop your self-discipline, the more you will achieve. Remember, self-discipline is not about being perfect. It's about showing up consistently, doing the work, and trusting the process. It's the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. Chapter 15. Building Mental Clarity. Mental clarity is one of the most valuable attributes you can cultivate on your journey towards success. It's the ability to think clearly, make better decisions, and maintain focus amidst the chaos of life. In today's world, where distractions are constant, mental clarity allows you to rise above the noise, enabling you to see things as they truly are and make decisions that align with your goals and values. When your mind is clear, you can navigate challenges more effectively, stay productive, and make choices that lead to growth and success. At its core, mental clarity is about eliminating mental clutter, the unnecessary thoughts, distractions, and emotional baggage that cloud your judgment and decision-making ability. Imagine trying to work on an important task, but your mind keeps wandering to worries about the future, frustrations from the past, or random thoughts that have nothing to do with the task at hand. This mental clutter drains your energy, reduces your productivity, and makes it harder to achieve your goals. The first step in achieving mental clarity is creating space in your mind. Just as a cluttered room feels chaotic and overwhelming, a cluttered mind leads to feelings of stress and confusion. To clear mental clutter, it's important to take a step back and assess the various thoughts, emotions, and distractions vying for your attention. Are you constantly thinking about past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes? Do you find it difficult to stay present in the moment? By becoming aware of these mental patterns, you can begin to take control and consciously declutter your mind. One powerful tool for achieving mental clarity is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying fully present and engaged in the current moment, without judgment or distraction. When you're mindful, you focus your attention on what's happening right now, rather than getting lost in thoughts about the past or future. You acknowledge your thoughts and feelings without letting them control you, allowing you to maintain a calm and focused mind. Regular mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing, meditation, or simply paying attention to your senses, can help you clear away mental clutter and sharpen your focus. Mindfulness helps you create mental space, allowing you to step back from the endless stream of thoughts and emotions. By learning to be present in the moment, you stop over-analyzing situations or getting caught up in unnecessary worry. This mental space allows you to approach problems more effectively, make clearer decisions, and avoid getting overwhelmed by stress. Another critical component of mental clarity is prioritizing your mental energy. In our fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with information, social media updates, emails, news articles, and endless to-do lists. These constant inputs can leave us mentally exhausted, making it harder to focus on what's truly important. To build mental clarity, you need to learn how to filter out the noise and focus your energy on what matters most. This process begins with setting clear intentions and goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to direct your mental energy toward those goals and block out distractions. Ask yourself, what's most important right now? Or, what can I do today that will bring me closer to my goals? By focusing on your priorities, you avoid wasting energy on tasks or thoughts that don't align with your larger vision. Mental clarity also requires learning to say no. We often say yes to things out of a sense of obligation or fear of disappointing others, even when it doesn't serve our goals. However, every time you say yes to something that isn't aligned with your priorities, you're spreading your mental energy too thin. Learning to say no in a respectful and assertive way is essential for maintaining mental clarity. By setting boundaries and protecting your time and energy, you ensure that you have the space to focus on what truly matters. Another strategy for improving mental clarity is journaling. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and ideas allows you to clear your mind and gain a sense of perspective. Journaling helps you process emotions, reflect on your experiences, and organize your thoughts. It's a form of mental decluttering that helps you release pent-up stress and gain insight into your priorities. Regular journaling also helps you track progress toward your goals, which reinforces clarity and motivation. In addition to journaling, reflection is a powerful tool for enhancing mental clarity. Taking time to reflect on your thoughts and actions helps you see where you may be getting off track or holding on to unnecessary baggage. Ask yourself reflective questions such as, what's working in my life right now and what's not? Or, what thought patterns are holding me back and how can I change them? By regularly reflecting on your thoughts and actions, you can identify areas of your life that need more focus or attention, which further sharpens your mental clarity. A crucial aspect of mental clarity is emotional regulation. Our emotions can cloud our thinking and make it difficult to make objective decisions. For example, when we're anxious or stressed, our minds can become flooded with negative thoughts, making it harder to think clearly. Learning to manage your emotions through practices such as mindfulness, breathing exercises, or simply taking a break can help you regain focus and reduce emotional overwhelm. When you can regulate your emotions, you prevent them from interfering with your ability to think and act clearly. Decluttering your physical environment is another important strategy for building mental clarity. Our physical surroundings can have a profound effect on our mental state. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. When your physical environment is organized and tidy, it creates a sense of order and calm, which translates into greater mental clarity. Take the time to declutter your workspace, your home, and your digital devices. A clean, organized environment helps you focus more effectively and reduces feelings of overwhelm. Mental clarity also involves embracing simplicity. Often, we complicate our lives by overthinking, taking on too many commitments, or striving for perfection. Simplicity allows you to focus on what truly matters, shedding unnecessary complexity and distractions. By embracing simplicity, you free your mind from the burden of trying to do everything at once or seeking approval from others. Simplify your goals, your schedule, and your daily tasks so that you can devote your energy to what's most important. Regular breaks are another key element of mental clarity. Our minds need rest in order to function optimally. When you push yourself too hard without taking breaks, your mental clarity begins to suffer. It's important to give yourself time to recharge throughout the day, whether through short walks, meditation, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply. These breaks help you reset your focus and return to your tasks with renewed energy and clarity. Finally, self-compassion plays a vital role in maintaining mental clarity. Often, we hold ourselves to impossible standards, expecting perfection or beating ourselves up for making mistakes. This creates mental clutter and anxiety, which prevents us from thinking clearly. By practicing self-compassion, you give yourself the grace to make mistakes, learn from them, and move forward without judgment. Self-compassion frees you from the mental baggage of guilt and self-criticism, allowing you to stay clear-headed and focused on your goals. In the end of this chapter, mental clarity is about creating a state of focus and calm that allows you to make decisions, solve problems, and take actions that align with your highest potential. It's the ability to cut through distractions, quiet the mental noise, and focus on what's truly important. By developing practices that support mental clarity, such as mindfulness, setting boundaries, reflection, and emotional regulation, you'll find yourself better equipped to face challenges, stay on track, and achieve the life you desire. Mental clarity is a key to unlocking your potential, one that allows you to live with intention, purpose, and success. Chapter 16. Developing a deep sense of purpose. A deep sense of purpose is the driving force behind every great achievement. It's what motivates us to wake up each day, push through challenges, and stay focused on our long-term goals. Without purpose, life can feel aimless, and our efforts can become disjointed or unfulfilling. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you gain clarity on what truly matters, and every decision, action, and interaction becomes aligned with your greater vision. Purpose gives you direction, resilience, and the inner strength to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. Purpose is more than just having a goal or an ambition. It's about understanding the deeper why behind what you do. It's that core belief that drives you, that inner compass that points you toward the path that feels true to who you are. When your actions are guided by a strong sense of purpose, they become more meaningful and impactful. Purpose creates a deep connection to what you're working toward, making each step of the journey more fulfilling, even when the work is difficult. At the heart of developing a deep sense of purpose is self-discovery. the process of understanding who you truly are, what you stand for, and what you value most. Many people live their lives on autopilot, driven by external expectations or societal norms, without ever questioning whether they are living in alignment with their true selves. To find your purpose, you need to take a step back and reflect on what truly matters to you. What are the things that light you up? What values do you want to live by? What impact do you want to have on the world around you? This process of self-discovery isn't always easy, and it often requires deep introspection. But it's through this process that you begin to uncover the passions, talents, and goals that are uniquely yours. It's about peeling back the layers of conditioning, fear, and doubt, and connecting with the core of who you are. When you have a clear sense of your values and passions, you are in a better position to define your purpose. Once you have an understanding of who you are and what you value, the next step is to clarify your vision. Your vision is the big picture, the overarching dream or goal that you want to achieve in your life. This vision is what gives your actions meaning. It's the ultimate destination that provides direction and focus. Your vision could be to create a thriving business that changes lives, to be a loving and present parent, or to contribute to a cause that you deeply care about. Whatever it is, your vision should inspire and excite you. It should be something that makes you feel alive and eager to work toward, even when the road gets tough. Having a clear vision helps you break down your long-term goals into smaller, actionable steps. It gives you the mental roadmap you need to navigate life's challenges with confidence. When you face obstacles, having a deep sense of purpose helps you stay motivated. You remember that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your bigger vision. Purpose fuels your persistence. It keeps you going when setbacks or doubts arise, and it helps you stay focused on the end goal, no matter how far away it might seem. Finding meaning in the small tasks is another crucial element of living with purpose. Often, we look at the big picture and focus only on the final result. But purpose isn't just about the destination, it's also about how we approach the journey. When you align your daily actions with your larger vision, even mundane tasks take on greater meaning. For example, if your purpose is to help others, each interaction becomes an opportunity to make a difference, no matter how small. If your goal is to write a book, every word you write brings you closer to fulfilling your mission. By tying purpose to each task you complete, you create a sense of fulfillment in every step of the process. The next key aspect of developing a deep sense of purpose is resilience. Purpose gives you the strength to keep going when things get difficult. Life is filled with challenges, and achieving meaningful goals is rarely a smooth path. But when you have a clear purpose, setbacks and obstacles become part of the journey. You learn to see them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable roadblocks. Purpose helps you bounce back from failure because you know that what you're working toward is worth the struggle. It shifts your mindset from a fear of failure to an understanding that every challenge is a necessary step towards success. Resilience is further supported by having a growth mindset. When you approach life with a growth mindset, you believe that challenges and failures are part of the learning process. This belief aligns with your purpose because it keeps you moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. A growth mindset encourages you to view setbacks as lessons and to use them to adjust your approach and continue working toward your vision. Another powerful aspect of living with purpose is the ability to inspire others. When you live with a clear sense of purpose, it radiates from you. Others are drawn to your passion, commitment, and vision. Purpose doesn't just benefit you, it creates a ripple effect in the world around you. Whether it's in your family, community, or workplace, your sense of purpose can inspire others to live more intentionally, pursue their own dreams, and make a positive impact. The energy you put out into the world is contagious, and when you lead by example, you encourage others to find and live their own purpose. Aligning your purpose with your daily actions is essential to making your vision a reality. It's not enough to simply define your purpose and then wait for things to happen. Purpose requires action. Each day you must choose to act in alignment with your vision. This requires consistency, discipline, and the willingness to take small steps every day toward your goals. Your daily actions should reflect your values, beliefs, and the impact you want to have on the world. When your actions are in alignment with your purpose, you naturally begin to attract the opportunities, people, and resources you need to make your vision a reality. Gratitude plays a powerful role in deepening your sense of purpose. When you practice gratitude for where you are and what you've achieved, it reinforces the importance of your purpose and helps you stay grounded. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, which enhances your sense of fulfillment and connection to your purpose. It reminds you that every step of the journey, every success, and every lesson is part of your bigger vision. In the end of this chapter, a deep sense of purpose provides the foundation for living a fulfilling and meaningful life. It is the driving force that pushes you through challenges, keeps you grounded in your values, and inspires others to do the same. When you live with purpose, every action, every decision, and every moment becomes meaningful. Purpose isn't something that's given to you. It's something you cultivate by aligning your vision with your values, taking consistent action, and embracing the journey. When you tap into your true purpose, you unlock the door to limitless potential, and you create a life that is truly worth living. Chapter 17. Aligning your actions with your goals. In a world filled with distractions, aligning your actions with your goals is a powerful and transformative practice. It's about making sure that everything you do, every decision you make, every thought you entertain, and every action you take is in alignment with your deeper vision and objectives. When your actions are in sync with your goals, you create a harmonious flow that allows you to make steady progress regardless of the challenges you face. Misalignment, on the other hand, can lead to wasted time, frustration, and a sense of being stuck. Achieving your goals requires clarity, consistency, and a deep commitment to making choices that bring you closer to your desired outcome. The first step in aligning your actions with your goals is getting crystal clear about your goals. Without a clear vision of what you want, it's easy to drift through life without a sense of purpose or direction. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to achieve? Why does it matter to me? How will it change my life and the lives of those around me? This process of self-reflection helps you not only define what you want, but also understand why it's so important to you. When you have a deep emotional connection to your goals, it becomes easier to stay committed to the actions that will make them a reality. Clarity is power. The clearer your vision of your goals, the easier it becomes to focus your energy and efforts toward them. When you're clear on your destination, you can map out the steps you need to take to get there. Without clarity, it's easy to get lost or distracted. So, take the time to define your goals in as much detail as possible. Break them down into smaller, actionable steps that you can start working on immediately. The more specific and measurable your goals are, the more focused your actions will be. Once you have a clear sense of what you want to achieve, the next step is to prioritize your actions. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the many tasks and responsibilities that fill our lives. But not all tasks are equal. Some bring you closer to your goals, while others waste your time or energy. Prioritizing means focusing on the actions that have the greatest impact on your progress. Ask yourself, is this task moving me closer to my goal? If not, it might be time to let it go or delegate it to someone else. When you prioritize, you create a sense of urgency and purpose. You stop wasting time on activities that don't matter and instead focus your energy on the things that truly matter. Whether it's dedicating time to learn a new skill, working on a project that aligns with your vision, or taking steps to improve your health, each action becomes a stepping stone toward the bigger picture. Consistency is another essential element in aligning your actions with your goals. It's easy to start strong, but staying committed to your goals over the long term requires consistency. The road to success is rarely a straight path. It's filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But when you commit to consistent action, even on the days when you don't feel like it, you create momentum that will carry you through tough times. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up every day, even when it's difficult, and continuing to move forward, no matter the pace. To build consistency, create daily habits that align with your goals. Small, consistent actions add up over time and lead to massive results. For example, if your goal is to get healthier, commit to daily exercise or eating nutritious meals. If your goal is to build a successful business, dedicate time each day to working on it, whether it's brainstorming ideas, networking, or improving your skills. The more consistent you are, the more progress you'll make. Another critical aspect of aligning your actions with your goals is staying adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and things rarely go exactly as planned. Sometimes the actions you take won't yield the immediate results you expected. Other times, you may need to pivot or adjust your strategy to stay on track. This is where adaptability comes in. When you face challenges or obstacles, don't be afraid to reassess your approach and make adjustments. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means being open to new ways of achieving them. By staying adaptable, you allow yourself the space to learn from setbacks and embrace new opportunities. Remember, no plan is perfect, and the ability to adjust when things aren't working is a sign of strength, not weakness. Perseverance through change is key to aligning your actions with your goals. A crucial component of alignment is accountability. It's easy to lose motivation or get distracted when you're working alone, but when you have someone to hold you accountable, it becomes much easier to stay focused and committed. This could be a mentor, a friend, or even a team member who helps you track your progress and keep you on track. Accountability creates a sense of responsibility that encourages you to follow through on your commitments. You can also hold yourself accountable by tracking your progress. Tracking allows you to measure how far you've come and identify areas where you may need to improve. Whether it's through journaling, keeping a progress log, or using a goal-setting app, tracking keeps you motivated and gives you a sense of accomplishment. When you see the progress you're making, no matter how small, it boosts your confidence and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Another key factor in aligning your actions with your goals is managing distractions. In a world filled with constant notifications, social media, and endless entertainment, distractions are one of the biggest obstacles to productivity. The more distractions you have, the less focused you'll be on the tasks that truly matter. To align your actions with your goals, you need to manage your time and energy effectively. Start by eliminating or reducing distractions when you're working on important tasks. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, or create a dedicated workspace that minimizes interruptions. By creating an environment that fosters focus and concentration, you set yourself up for success. The more focused your actions are, the more likely you are to achieve your goals. Belief in yourself is also a key factor in alignment. If you don't believe in your ability to achieve your goals, it's hard to take consistent action toward them. Developing self-belief starts with recognizing your strengths, capabilities, and past successes. When you trust in your own potential, you take action with confidence and conviction. Believing in yourself helps you stay focused, even when challenges arise. Celebrating small wins along the way helps keep you motivated and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Achieving a big goal is a long process, but it's made up of many small milestones. Celebrate each step you take, whether it's completing a task, reaching a mini-goal, or overcoming an obstacle. Celebrating your progress reminds you of how far you've come and encourages you to keep going. In the end of this chapter, aligning your actions with your goals is the key to achieving success. It's about ensuring that every decision, every task, and every moment is in service of your larger vision. When you stay focused, consistent, and adaptable, you create a life that is aligned with your dreams. By taking deliberate action, staying accountable, managing distractions, and maintaining self-belief, you'll make steady progress toward your goals and turn your vision into a reality. Alignment is not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. It's about living with intention and purpose, so that every action you take brings you one step closer to the life you want to create. Chapter 18. Celebrating your successes. Gratitude is often overlooked as a tool for success, but it is one of the most powerful and transformative practices you can incorporate into your life. At its core, gratitude is about recognizing the good in your life, no matter how big or small, and acknowledging the value it brings. When you cultivate gratitude, it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This shift in mindset can open up new possibilities, increase your resilience, and align your actions with your goals. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It's a powerful force that can accelerate your journey toward achieving your dreams. Many people think of gratitude as simply saying thank you for the good things that happen to them. However, the true power of gratitude lies in its ability to shift your perspective. When you practice gratitude consistently, you begin to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or what's going wrong, you start to recognize the many blessings in your life, whether it's your health, your relationships, your skills, or the opportunities that are available to you. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of contentment and peace, which helps you stay grounded and motivated as you pursue your goals. The science behind gratitude is fascinating. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can have a profound impact on both your mental and physical well-being. Gratitude has been linked to increased happiness, reduced stress, improved sleep, and even better cardiovascular health. When you express gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitters that boost your mood and overall sense of well-being. This positive shift in your brain chemistry can lead to greater motivation, a more optimistic outlook, and a stronger sense of purpose, all of which are crucial for achieving your goals. But the benefits of gratitude go beyond just improving your mood. Gratitude also enhances resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. When you are grateful, you develop a stronger sense of inner peace and acceptance, which makes it easier to weather life's challenges. Instead of getting bogged down by obstacles, gratitude allows you to focus on the lessons learned and the opportunities for growth that arise from difficult situations. When you acknowledge the good in your life, even during tough times, you build a mindset that is focused on progress, not problems. Gratitude also reinforces positive behavior. When you express gratitude, you're essentially reinforcing the actions and choices that lead to positive outcomes. For example, if you're grateful for the time you spent working on a project, This gratitude reinforces the idea that hard work and dedication lead to fulfillment and success. When you appreciate the small victories along the way, you encourage yourself to keep taking the actions that will lead to even greater success. Gratitude acts as a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to continue doing the things that help you move closer to your goals. In addition to improving your mindset and resilience, gratitude also strengthens your relationships. Success is rarely achieved alone. We need the support of others, whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues along the way. By expressing gratitude to those around you, you create stronger connections and build a network of support that helps you stay motivated and focused. When you show appreciation for the people who support you, you not only improve your relationship with them, but you also create an environment of positivity and encouragement that helps everyone thrive. Gratitude fosters trust, connection, and mutual respect, all of which are essential for personal and professional success. One of the most powerful ways to incorporate gratitude into your life is through a daily gratitude practice. This practice can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day, or taking a few moments in the morning or before bed to reflect on the blessings in your life. The key is to make gratitude a habit so that it becomes an integral part of your mindset and daily routine. When you consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life, you train your mind to naturally see opportunities for growth and success, rather than focusing on obstacles or setbacks. This mindset shift can dramatically increase your motivation and drive to pursue your goals. Gratitude also plays a crucial role in maintaining focus on your goals. When you're working towards something important, it's easy to become frustrated or discouraged if things aren't progressing as quickly as you'd like. But when you practice gratitude, you remind yourself of how far you've come, what you've already achieved, and the positive impact you've had on others. This helps you stay grounded and focused, even when the path ahead feels uncertain or challenging. Gratitude allows you to celebrate progress, no matter how small, which keeps your motivation high and helps you stay on track. A gratitude practice can also help you release fear and doubt. Fear often arises from the belief that we don't have enough time, enough resources, enough talent to succeed. But when you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance. You start to recognize that you already have everything you need to succeed. You have the skills, the support, and the opportunities that will lead you to your goals. Gratitude helps you trust that you are capable and worthy of achieving your dreams, and it reduces the power of fear and self-doubt in your life. The power of gratitude is not just about being thankful for what you already have, it's also about using gratitude to fuel your actions. When you're grateful for the opportunities you've been given, the lessons you've learned, and the people who support you, you're more likely to take action that moves you closer to your goals. Gratitude motivates you to use your time, energy, and talents to create positive outcomes, not just for yourself, but for others as well. It reminds you that success is not just about what you achieve, but about how you contribute to the world around you. As you continue to practice gratitude, you'll notice that your mental and emotional resilience increases. When you're faced with challenges, you'll find it easier to stay focused on the positives, look for solutions, and keep moving forward. Gratitude helps you stay connected to your purpose, reminds you of your strengths, and encourages you to keep going, even when the journey feels long. The more grateful you are, the more empowered you feel to take on new challenges and pursue your goals with confidence. Gratitude creates a sense of fulfillment in the present moment. Too often, we focus on the future, always striving for the next goal or achievement, without taking time to appreciate the progress we've already made. Gratitude helps you savor the present, acknowledging the good things you have right now. This sense of fulfillment is not about complacency. It's about recognizing that success is not just about the destination, but about enjoying the journey and appreciating the steps you take along the way. In the end of this chapter, gratitude is the key that unlocks many of the doors to success, fulfillment, and happiness. It is the practice that allows you to see opportunities in every challenge, find abundance in every circumstance, and stay focused on your goals despite setbacks. Gratitude aligns your mindset with your vision, strengthens your resilience, and fuels your motivation. By making gratitude a consistent part of your life, you create a powerful foundation for achieving your dreams and living a life full of purpose and meaning. As we come to the end of this journey, it's important to reflect on the profound truth that transformation is not a destination, but a continuous process. The lessons, practices, and insights shared throughout this book are not just strategies for achieving goals. They are the building blocks of a life that is aligned with your highest potential. Embracing self-discipline, gratitude, patience, resilience, and clarity will empower you to create the life you desire, not only through your actions, but through your mindset, thoughts, and beliefs. Remember, success is not something that happens overnight, and it is not always linear. The road to personal growth is filled with challenges, setbacks, and unexpected turns. However, it is also a journey of self-discovery, learning, and continuous improvement. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals, and every setback offers you an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The key is to stay committed to the journey, trust the process, and take consistent action toward your vision. You are capable of achieving incredible things. The power to create the life you desire already lies within you. Through a combination of clear goals, focused action, emotional intelligence, and an unwavering belief in your potential, you can unlock your true greatness. Your dreams are not only possible, they are inevitable, as long as you continue to show up for yourself, take responsibility for your growth, and align your actions with your deepest desires. As you move forward from here, remember that it's not about waiting for the right moment or the perfect set of circumstances. It's about embracing the moments that are before you and making the most of them. Small actions compounded over time lead to big results. Cultivate habits that support your growth, practice gratitude daily, and keep your mind focused on the vision you have for yourself. This book has provided you with a roadmap, but ultimately you are the one who must take the steps. Your commitment to the process, your determination in the face of adversity, and your willingness to learn and adapt are the true drivers of your success. So, trust in yourself, stay disciplined, be patient with the journey, and keep moving forward with an open heart and mind. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Remember, every step you take toward your goal is progress. You are capable of more than you realize, and your future is waiting for you to create it. Embrace the journey, stay true to your purpose, and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. Your best self is within reach. Now it's up to you to claim it. Keep going, keep growing, and above all, keep believing in yourself. The world is yours for the taking.